Hey, this is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies. In today's video, we have Nate in the house with his Bronco Raptor, and we're going to show you step by step how to install AWE's brand new exhaust to make your Raptor sound like this. All right, step one is you need to get your Raptor off the ground. You can use race ramps, you can use a jack and jack stands, or if your truck looks like Nate, you can just slide under on a skateboard. For you guys, for the best possible video angles, we are going to be using a lift, but it is completely unnecessary. So with that, let's get the truck in the air.
We got our 15 mil here. We're gonna start loosening these clamps and get the rear of this exhaust taken out. We have the passenger clamp and the driver's side. Let's start on the driver's side over here.
All right, next we're going to use our exhaust hanger removal tool. If you don't have one of these, we do have one linked for you down in the description below. All you want to do is just take it like this, just give it a good squeeze, and then you can start to wiggle it out just like that, and then do the exact same thing on the other side. All right, so once you have those removed, you're gonna work on these two over here. These are a little bit tighter to get to. If you ever have any trouble with these, we like to use this 3M silicone paste. It makes it super easy to get these out.
Okay, you're gonna have a little extra attachment pin in here. We just bent this back, so it gives us a little bit more freedom with the clamp to get this out of here. So now we're gonna try to wiggle this section out and get this off of the Bronco. I feel it.
There you go.
There it is. All right, get this out of here, just rotate out. See ya. All right, so you have the two valves here on the stock exhaust. If you reach over and kind of pry up, you're gonna be able to pull that out. And then do the same on this top one up here. We made our way to the front of the exhaust here. You got your passenger and driver side downpipe, and we're gonna detach the 4 bolts here using our 15 mil and get this out. So we got another one of the hangers here on the front, and we're just gonna work on that using the tool Brian was using out back. It's a little easier to take this off using a 13 mil, and then we'll be able to get it out when it's down there. Now that it's on the ground, it's a lot easier for us to get to this and pull it right off.
All right, so with this AWE SWITCHPATH kit, you are going to have the ability to open and close the valves. That being said though, we are going to be deleting one of the valves. So what we're going to do, we're still going to hook it up so you're not going to get any error codes. It's going to get mounted to this little piece of CNC aluminum. So let me show you where this goes. So if you take a look up here, this is going to be on the passenger side. There's this little tab that sticks down. I'll try to get this out of your way. What you're going to do, take one of the provided 10 mil bolts, put the washer on it. This is going to go through here, and then you're going to thread it in to one of these holes just like that. And then I'll show you how to mount up the actual actuator. And you can tighten this down with a 10 mil. Perfect. All right, so now what you're going to do, you're going to take this little metal rod, and this is going to go in here, and it's also going to go into this section right here. And what this is going to do is it's going to show the car that there is a designated start location and a stop location, which is going to trick the system to think that your valve is actually installed in the exhaust. So you're gonna pop this here, slide it in up there, and then we're gonna bolt this down with the 3 provided 10 mils. Then once you've done that, you can take this and clip it into place.
We just want to keep it out of the way of the exhaust itself, so we're going to add a zip tie up here, get it right together with this other item. Now the fun part, we put the AWE back onto the Bronco, and we have this hanger here. Make sure you get that on, and if you notice, there's actually an alignment tab. We're going to want that to face up on the driver's side. You'll see, this is the tab I was talking about. We're going to have that pin up, set that in first, and then start lining it up with the factory down pipes. You got a little bit of play with them, so don't worry if it doesn't line up perfectly. You can kind of line everything up as it's sitting in place. And now we're going to get our 15 mils again and start putting them back on. All right, so when you're putting this back on, remember that you have your factory gaskets. You can use that, or you can get some aftermarket ones if you wanted to put those on in place. Make sure you put the hangers back on using the factory location. Holds it right up. You can put your 13 mil back on the driver's side, and now everything's starting to hold itself up. Then you can start tightening everything and reverse the install. Remember your 15 mil, we'll start tightening up the downpipes.
All right, next we're gonna get the muffler section. We're gonna feed it on here. Before you do that, make sure you put the clamps on. And then while this is all still loose, you're gonna wanna make sure that you line up your exhaust hanger. Then once this pipe is fully inserted, what you can do is take your clamp, put it to the absolute end like that, and then tighten it down with a 16 mil.
All right, so now that Bri tightened everything up, you have the actuator here that will actually work on the valve. You need to just take the factory clip, get it up there, and you'll hear it click, and that's back together. So now we're working our way back. You'll notice that one of the rear pipes has an exhaust hanger, one doesn't. The one without the hanger is gonna go on the bottom. And using the same 16 mil, we're gonna tighten that up. Working with the 16 mil here, let's make them a little snug, but don't finish it yet because we might have to adjust it. All right, Brian's passing me the next pipe. This one goes on top. Big thing, make sure you grab this exhaust hanger, make your life a little easier. Get that slid in first. And now you can kind of use that tension and slide it right on the muffler here. Make sure that you have your actual clamps facing in a way that you can get your wrench in there too.
Now while he's tightening that, I did slide this hanger on in the rear to make sure it's gonna hold it nice in place.
Kind of like we said, get your clamps facing in a direction where once you're underneath the Bronco, you can reach them with all your tools. We made it to the back, and what you're gonna wanna do is get your hanger in place, pivot it out, and then you get the fun part. This is why we left it loose, because now you can kind of manipulate the tailpipes as you need so that everything fits together, like that. So once you're happy with where everything's kind of positioned, no pipes are touching in here for rattles, we can go down and tighten all the 16 mil all the way back up to the front of the truck.
Now, a couple things that I love about the AWE exhausts. A, they have 180 technology, which means these aren't going to give you all that drone on the road. They also delete this little resonator that the factory had over here. Speaking of the tailpipe section of the exhaust, it has these nice bash guards. So whether you are crawling, you're going up some rocks, or I don't know, maybe you decide to jump your Bronco Raptor like a champ, it's going to protect your exhaust tips to make sure that they are going to stay nice and round. I also love that these are 50 state compliant. So whether you buy an AWE exhaust for the Bronco Raptor or maybe a G80 M3, you can get these in all 50 states, which is absolutely awesome. And because of what they do with the valve system, you're not gonna get any check engine lights. With that, let's put it on the ground and see how it sounds. All right, so now is the time where we're gonna take Nate's Bronco Raptor out and see how it sounds. Now, I just so happen to have an F-150 Raptor with an AWE exhaust, so let's take both trucks out and have some fun. So as you've just heard and seen, not only does this exhaust install easy and look amazing, but it sounds incredible too, just like my AWE exhaust on my F-150 Raptor. If you're interested in one for your Braptor, be sure to see the links down in the description to one up for yours. And guess what? It's 50 state legal, so no excuses. Thanks for watching today's video, and we'll see you in the next one.